But I wanted to move on to another point here again from that book by Cal Newport, So Good They Can't Ignore You. He also made a big point about having a craftsman mindset, which is focusing on rare and valuable skills. What would you say is one way to find those types of skills? Like, what would you consider rare and valuable, and how do you find those skills for yourself?
Well, there's rare and valuable, and I think those are particularly important in a pool where there's a lot of people. Okay, so if you're in the pool that one business is one, right? So if you're taking a business degree, that's a very general degree most of the time. So you may really want to think about what skill set am I getting, and it's not just a specialization in finances or marketing, but what skill set am I getting there that's very, very niche. So maybe I work, I learn enough about tech companies that are international, or I am very specific about recruiting millennials, and I really gain a skill set. I think that's hard to do in a university setting a lot of the time. Okay, I think it's easier to do in the real world with a specialist, like working with a company that does that, because that's something that's applicable on a resume. However, I think that it's also important to recognize that, and this is his craftsman mentality, that you're going to pick something, and there's a trick. You have to stick with it long enough to get competent with it, but there's a point to which it's going to stop being enjoyable or fun, okay, or a flow state all of the time. Tim Ferriss, in a podcast recently, he kind of dismantled the quote. It might be a Bernard Shaw quote, but he talks about the fact that if you find a job you love, you'll never have to work a day in your life. I'm not sure who said that, but he says, I have a job that I love. And he's like, it's crap, because there are days I hate this job. He has a job that he has total control over, makes a lot of money at, is very interesting, very niche, very specialized, very rare. And there's still days he doesn't like it. So even within the understanding that it might be something you enjoy, if you decide you're going to pursue it, at least even for a trial period in the real world, understand that there are going to be days you don't like it. So if you like painting as a hobby and you do it for 3 hours a week right now, and you decide you're going to try it as a career and you attempt it for 60 hours a week, you're going to hate some of it. And that's the craftsman mindset, where you have to get good at just saying, okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to be more competent at it. And I'm not going to think that I'm just going to love it every minute of every day.